request live stream. Please come in and make yourself comfortable. Be getting started in just a few minutes. I hope you're doing so well today. So good to see you. Hello, welcome. Let's see. Just getting things set up on my end. Please come in and relax. I'll be getting started in just a few minutes. Hey Kim, so good to see you. Glad you could make it. Thanks for getting your heart me as you arrive. Hello my friends. I'm just getting set up here. Let me know how you're doing as you join. It's so good to see you too, Kim, always. Hello, Vic. Thanks for getting your heart me. Glad you could join today. Let's see. I am just checking things out here on my end to see if everything is going well. Hello, Chris. Kim, I saw that you have a migraine today. Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry. See if we can settle some of that energy. Amir, and hello. Maria, hello. Thank you for getting your heart me as you arrive. Oh my goodness, Kim. Let's do something today that will help to settle some of that migraine energy. Thanks for joining. Welcome in. We'll be getting started in just a few minutes. I'm just going over everything here, making sure that everything looks good. Brenda, thank you for getting your heart me. So good to see you. I'm so happy to be here today. I've been going through some things lately and trying to figure things out on my own healing journey. So thanks for joining me today. I love spending this time with you. Hey Ash, so good to see you. Brenda, thank you all for getting your heart me's as you arrive. I'd like to begin just by settling some of the energy. Jer, so good to see you. Welcome. How are you today, my friend? Thanks, Sarah. I'd like to begin. Today's session is Reiki by request. And if you are interested in making a personal request today during the session, you can always journey to the picture in the upper left-hand corner of your screen that will direct you where you need to go. But I wanted to begin just by doing a little bit of clearing of some of the heavy energy that you might be feeling today. Hello, Kay. Hello, Holding Pause. Thank you for getting your heart me's as you come in. And just supporting the team and continuing to be a part of our loving community. Rosa, hello. Good to see you. Hello, Jess. Wow, so many of you are coming right in. I love that. Welcome. Good morning. Hey, Chelsea. Good morning. So good to see you. As we arrive together now in this shared space, I invite you to spend a few breaths situating yourself into this moment. As you arrive with whatever is there for you today, whether it feels light and airy whether it feels heavy or uncomfortable. Breath by breath, we take several moments to make space and to allow whatever is there just to be. It's all right. It's all right for you to allow. That's it. Taking our time. There's no need to rush. As we familiarize ourselves with the energy within and around us in this moment. Hello, Maggie. Oh my goodness. Welcome in. This is a Reiki by request session. So I'd like to begin just by explaining how that works and introducing myself to viewers who don't know me. Welcome. Thank you for following. Thank you for getting your heart me as you arrive. Matt, so good to see you, my friend. During the session, you can feel free to make a personal request if you would like. You'll notice that I have a couple new options versus my last live stream. I added in a couple new things. I added in sound healing, smoke clearing, and there's an aromatherapy as well. I'm just trying to remember, what are my offerings? What do I offer? What can enhance and support these sessions? So as you journey that way, you can find more offerings that I already was offering but just didn't recognize as their own thing. Oh my goodness. Ellie, Anna, Christina, thank you for being here. Thanks for getting your heart me's as you arrive. Reiki by request is for those who wish to request something special for themselves on their healing journeys. However, it's very important to keep in mind that Reiki is for everyone. No matter if you make a request or anything else. Remembering that Reiki is universal life force energy. And in order to receive Reiki energy healing, all that you need to do is open and receive. It is a free, accessible flow of energy for everyone. That means that no matter the request or the theme, no matter which words I use to guide the healing, Reiki always arrives special for you, always for your highest good. During the session, we will work together to find peace and tranquility in this moment that allows us to open, because opening is not as easy as it seems. Not in this world. trusting is not as simple as it might seem, and neither is receiving. We might say to ourselves, I'm open and I receive. But in reality, at least for me, Ellie, thank you for the hand heart. Appreciate it. At least for me, it takes practice. It takes time. It takes a calm and loving, compassionate space where we feel safe to receive and to open and to trust. And take your time. Welcome in, Louise. It can be a little confusing. If you would like to make a request, you can. I try to explain without using some particular words on the platform. So please excuse the strange language. But you can navigate to the picture in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. And on that location, you will find a place to journey where you can put in any particular wishes that you may have for the session. I hope that explains clearly. Please let me know if you do put in a request. Sometimes it takes a few minutes to come through on my end. So do let me know. Thank you so much. Hello, Karu. So good to see you. Just getting some final things situated here before we get started. Bear with me, my friends. Still figuring some things out. Always. Oh, thanks for asking, Karu. It's been a journey, for sure. I did get some results yesterday. And they sent me into, let's see, how can I express what I felt? They sent me into, really, Jer. Oh, let me try to troubleshoot it with you, because as I said, this is new territory for me. So if you navigate to my picture and where that leads, you should see text that's there that says, there's a couple emojis pointing down to a L-I-N-K. And if you click on that little guy, it should take you to a place where you'll be able to make a request. I hope that works. If you are thinking of making a request, let me help you troubleshoot, because as I said, this is a new approach that I'm using, and it did work last live stream. I just want to make sure that it is working still. Perfect. Thank you so much. Yeah, let me tell you a little bit about light drop. I see there's a question in the chat about that. Light drop. This is my quick description. I'm going to put it in the chat for you there. Hopefully it shows up. Light drop is a very quick spark of Reiki energy placed consciously into your energy field. It's suitable for those who are looking for an uplifting energy experience, something that is going to energize and galvanize the energy within you and around you. You found it. Oh, good. Good. Please do stick around after the session. If you have questions, I see some in the chat, Lumi and Louise. Thank you so much for your questions. I'm happy to answer those at the end of this session. I just want to make sure that we're getting into some of the healing requests that are coming through. Okay, so far I don't see any requests. So please do let me know if you do make one. Hopefully it will show up for me. All right. As we move into this shared space together, we allow any energy that needs attention to be seen and acknowledged. Good. Simply making some space. Ash, thanks for making a request. We have our first request that has come through for our friend Ash, looking for an energy cleanse. Perfect. Let me see. An energy cleanse is a full spectrum clearing of energy. Let me sit for a moment with our first request and we will get started. Marissa, sorry about that sound that's coming in. I don't know what's going on with that. Let me see if I can adjust the sound. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Anyway, thank you so much for making your request for a crystal healing. Appreciate it. Please let me know. I got it, Maris. Thank you. Please let me know in the chat if you have something particular that you're looking for with your request, or if you're open to something intuitive today. All right, let me sit for a moment with our first request for Ash with an energy cleanse and we'll get started. All right. I had 3 energies that came to mind in pretty rapid fire. Shine, that's amazing. Congratulations. What a wonderful journey to be on. I wanted to begin with a bit of smoke clearing, and I'd like to use some green tea incense. Then I'd like to move into a bit of sound healing. This is my canary seed rattle to sort of shake up some of that stagnant or stuck energy. And then I'd like to move in with some crystal Reiki, using these smaller specimens of amethyst in order to address some of the physical and spiritual energetic residue for this cleanse. All right. Yes, there are ASMR elements here. I use the soft-spoken, tender voice and language. Peace, thank you so much. Happy March. Mandy, I got you. Thank you so much, Mandy, for making a request for a crystal healing. Perfect. Right now I'm on Ash. Then we'll move to Marissa and then Mandy. All right, let's get started. I need to find my... Oh, here it is. All right. Getting started with our energy cleanse request. I'd like to use this green tea incense. And it's a beautiful, deep green, foresty, earthy color. Rich and deep, like a verdant forest. And the smell... Hello, Corinne. The smell is much like matcha tea, if you like that smell, if you're familiar with it. Green tea incense engages us in a smoke clearing. Like all smoke clearings, it helps to, dissolve and remove. I have a piece of that stuck in this incense holder. Let me see if I can get that out. Okay, good. It helps to dissolve any stuck energy in the energy field. This particular smoke clearing helps to revitalize and re-energize areas of the energy bodies that have begun to feel stagnant or motionless. Any areas energetically that feel like they're at a standstill. This green tea smoke clearing ushers in the fresh, verdant energy that encourages movement and change. Good morning, Papa. Thank you for the roses. Good. Imagining that green, uplifting energy of revitalization moving upward from the earth toward the crown. A cascading, unfurling, fertile energy, much like springtime, rich and verdant. Gently energizing and nourishing as it flows upward, ascending through the layers of energy. Good. I'm going to place this green tea incense off to the side and allow it to continue to burn. I'd like you to imagine a verdant patch in a forest, illuminated by a single drop of sunlight. A warm, soft droplet landing on a verdant patch, bringing that green to life. Imagine that illumination moving through the energy bodies now. Good. Brightening and uplifting. That's it. Thank you for getting your heart mace, my friends. I see you as you come in. Welcome. Following that smoke clearing, I'd like to engage this bit of a jostling sound. This is my canary seed rattle. It is a shamanic sound healing tool that I sometimes pair with Reiki energy healing. When I shake it, the sound is a little jarring. So if you are wearing headphones, I recommend that you turn the volume down, because the sound can be a bit loud and disruptive. In fact, disruption is the point of this tool. As I shake the rattle and you absorb the vibration of the sound of these dried seeds coming together, I'd like you to allow that vibration to dredge up the energetic walls. If you could imagine the energy bodies holding on to a tar-like residue on the walls, energy that's been stuck and immovable for a long time, this tool begins to, what is this that I'm doing? I want to say jostling, but I already used that word. It's like it's vibrating at such an intensity to kick up some of that muck and help it to move and transform. If that makes sense, let's give it a try. feeling that rhythm. Taking in the difference between that quick and energized frequency contrasted with something slow and smooth. Homebody, hello Annabelle, so good to see you. Good. As energy begins to unstick, any sensations that arise are all right. Letting sensation come and letting it go. Good. That's it. Good. Allowing that energy to do what it does. As we allow any stuck or confined energy to lift, to fly free. Releasing what no longer feels good and right. Hello, Jennifer. It's all right. Crystal sensation is okay. We feel sensation in the physical energy body as energy moves and changes. Let it come and let it go. Good. And let's follow up that upheaval of energy with something more settling. These are two of my smaller specimens of amethyst crystal, and I'd like to use them to bring alignment. Thanks for getting your heart beat. Amethyst, I always say, is one of the best crystal energies to use if you're just starting out exploring the power of healing with crystals, because amethyst is a full spectrum healer. It engages both the physical energy body as well as the spiritual energy body together, connecting the sensations that we experience on this physical layer with the calmness, serenity and deep peace and guidance of the spiritual energy body. That's why amethyst feels so good. Clear and clean. Amethyst also helps to align each and every energy center in a physical and spiritual way. Good. As I run this amethyst through the energy bodies, allowing yourself to surrender any of that heavy or unwanted energy. For me, as a healer, I am always drawn toward crystals with imperfection. It helps to remind me that I don't need to be perfect to heal or to be good, to be worthy, to be loved. I can do my job that I'm here to do, even with some holes and imperfections. Good. Letting that amethyst energy arrive and flow freely. There's no rush. Hey Josh, good to see you. Ash, thank you so much for our first request of this session. The energy cleanse is my longest and most detailed offering, so thank you for bearing with me if you've made a request. We have 2 requests coming up next. Next is Marissa with a request for crystal healing, followed by a request from our friend Mandy, who's also looking for a crystal healing today. Mandy and Marissa, if you have something particular that you're looking for today, please let me know in the chat now. Otherwise, I'll just do something intuitive as we move forward. Also, if you are interested in making a request of your own during this session, please navigate to my picture. You'll see it right in the upper left-hand corner. That will take you to all the things. All right. Welcome if you're new. Thank you for following. Thank you for getting your heart me. All right. Coming up next is our request from Marissa. Let me sit for a moment and see what comes to mind, and we'll get started. All right. The crystal that came to mind is brown aragonite. Give me a moment to get that specimen and we'll get started. This is my specimen of brown aragonite. It's just a little guy, but very powerful. I'm going to turn this darker side forward. There we go. Imagine smooth movement, free movement of your limbs. In fact, the image that comes to mind is almost like a floundering, like you're moving like a wave. Do you know what I mean? When you're just free flowing like water. Releasing tension from the body and allowing the free flow of energy to move through and letting it enliven the energy within you. Thank you for the roses, Vanessa. Appreciate your support. This specimen of brown aragonite is often associated with the energy of anger and any emotion that feels chaotic or uncontrolled. Energy that comes in bursts. Perhaps anger or any other emotion that visits you and seems to take over in a moment of passion or frustration, confusion or fear. This energy invites you to allow that sensation to animate you. But instead of having it be like an explosion, like I'm picturing like a little cartoon bomb, like an emoji that goes boom. Instead of having the emotion behave like an explosion, brown aragonite invites the emotion to let the body flow like this, animating the body in a wave of movement. I hope that makes sense. That's just how it's coming to me. Hello, Shai. Good to see you, my friend. How are you feeling? Bringing your attention to the limbs, the arms and the legs. Energetically feeling them waving and moving. Allowing that explosive energy to move through. Oh, you can relate to that, Marissa. I think I want to say here too, it's okay to allow yourself to be animated by deeply explosive emotions like anger or frustration, irritation, anything like that. Brown aragonite invites you to guide that energy into free movement and expression. can you imagine the arms and the legs moving? I almost want to stand up and show you. I don't know. I'm weird. Just give me a sec here. Kind of like this. I know this looks weird, you guys. It looks like interpretive dance. But that's what I'm imagining energetically. Just this wave moving and animating the limbs. Do you know sometimes when you feel an explosive energy, like anger, you go pop and it seems to just shoot out? Like, instead, thinking of letting that energy move, letting it flow. That's what I'm going for. Good. Deneen, that is exactly it. Thank you so much. I'm going to pin your comment. It's that wavy, inflatable tube man that you see. Exactly it. That's the perfect visual. Thank you so much, Marissa, for your request for a crystal healing. I hope that imagery and that crystal resonated with your journey today. Letting that brown aragonite flow. Thank you so much. Perfect. Coming up next, we have a request from our friend Mandy. And Mandy, I did not see a particular request in the chat, so I'm going to go with something intuitive, if that's okay with you. Let me sit for a moment with your request, Mandy, and we'll see where it leads. Oh, also, if you are interested in making your own request, oh, I see it here. Crystal Reiki healing for abdominal pain, illness, and overall spiritual well-being. All right. Absolutely, I got that loud and clear. Give me a moment and to see what comes, and we'll get started. Okay. So the crystal that came to mind for you is actually my favorite crystal that I have. Let me grab it and then I want to explain. Hold on. Every crystal has a story, and I'd like to take a minute just to really quickly explain this one crystal. Jennifer, in the chat, I'm going to put how you can make a request of your own. Let's see here. If you would like to make a request of your own, you can check out all of my growing array of offerings by navigating in the upper left-hand corner to the picture that you see there. And when you go there, you'll see that there are two emojis pointing down that will guide you to where you can go. All right. So the crystal that came to mind for you actually came to my mind right away. And I kept thinking, why this crystal? This is so weird. This is my favorite crystal. This is lemon quartz. I almost forgot the name for a minute. I was like, what is this? This is lemon quartz. And oftentimes when lemon quartz is engaged, it's a very joyful, uplifting, effervescent sunshine energy. And that's actually not why I wanted to use this, not for its primary function. I'd like to use this lemon quartz for something that is a bit more secondary, but very strong. This idea of cleaning house. I'd like you now to imagine a window in an old house. The window captures just enough sunlight to create a square of light on the floor within. Within that beam of light shining through the window and on to the floor, you see particles of dust moving through the light. I'd like you to imagine this subtle ray of sunshine shining like a spotlight into the abdomen. First, it illuminates the space. Gentle, easy illumination. And we allow all of the dust of the space to be seen, letting it move. And as that light continues to shine into the solar plexus, the abdomen, we embrace the warmth, the subtle warmth that it brings. Good. Imagine that ray of yellow sun permeating down through the specks of dust and shining directly now into the solar plexus, the abdomen, illuminating the stomach, the liver, the bladder, the spleen, the kidneys, the reproductive organs, the intestines, each organ drinking in droplets of sun, as each droplet blooms. Can you imagine that? Allowing that easy light to fill. Good. That's it. Thank you so much for your request for crystal healing. I absolutely adore that particular crystal. It is my favorite in my collection that I own. Directing that lemony sunshine essence down into the organs is a treat. Thank you so much. Let me know how you're feeling, my friends. In the chat, I'd love to hear from you. If you are interested in making a request of your own, that was our last viewer request of the session, but I am open for a couple more if you are interested. Please navigate to the picture here, and that will take you to... Oh, Ash, thank you so much. That is so cute. I've never seen that one before. Thank you for your gifts. All right. We do not have another request on tap yet. So let me go ahead and put up a poll and we can vote on the next experience. Hello, V. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. V is a sound healer practitioner here on TikTok. Please do give V a follow if you enjoy healing to the sounds and vibrations of a master healer. All right, let me see what poll I want to put up here. Let's do an affirmation. Let's do an affirmation. All right. It should be up now. If you would like to vote in our poll, you can click on the blue check mark, which should appear in the upper left-hand corner of your screen. And let's see, there's 4 options. The first option is for an affirmation of I bend, not break. It's all about allowing flexible thinking, flexible feeling, instead of something controlled and rigid. Option B is stillness is medicine. And that one is a journey that honors a surrender of all the striving and the trying as we move into a space of silence and stillness, listening to what the body needs. Option C is an affirmation called I allow. And this is about making space to allow whatever it is that we're in need of. I know that sounds simplistic in a way. I have found that making space to allow has been the most important thing that I have ever done on my own healing journey. So we would explore that. And option D is the affirmation, I am safe. Coming home to the safety that we have within, even when the world feels scary and uncertain and unsafe. Finding a safe harbor that we can always return to. Creating that safe space within. Please do cast your vote for which affirmation you'd like. We have 30 seconds left. Right now, A and D are tied. They are still tied. Option A, I bend, not break, and option D, I am safe, are literally tied for first place right now. Wow. Thank you to everyone who voted in our poll for an affirmation infused with Reiki. Option A, I bend, not break, is the winner by 2 votes. It was so close, with I am safe coming in second. All right, I bend, not break. I'm just writing that down because as I get older, I don't know, my memory is selective. Thank you so much for voting. Perfect. Just a reminder that if you would like to make a request during this session today, I have lots of offerings from a full energy cleanse to a sound healing, to a crystal Reiki, a Reiki visualization, also smoke clearing, chakra clearing, aromatherapy. I'm doing some spiritual cards, affirmations, energy plucking, aura sweep, and light drop. I'm just reading from my list that I wrote down for myself here. Let me know in the chat if you have any questions about any of those. I know it's a lot. You can see all of them by navigating to the picture in the left-hand corner. This is a sticker from my chapstick. All right. Sedaf, I go live at random, so it's a good idea to follow if you haven't already and turn on your notifications. Belle, I am not doing private sessions currently, just because I'm currently on my own healing journey. I am doing sessions though during the live streams, and if you'd like to check those out, please go ahead and navigate over this way. I'm trying to avoid certain words that I say in the live stream. Let's see. Thanks for getting your heart, me. All right, friends. Coming up next, let's move into some Reiki energy healing that is enlivened by the affirmation that you chose. The affirmation that you voted on is I bend, not break. So let's play on that for a little while. See what comes to mind. Hey, Kat. Thanks for being here. Good. When so many aspects of life encourage me to reach for control, when so many experiences nudge me toward standing still and protected so that I can feel safe and so that the chaos of life feels more manageable and predictable. I allow myself to bend like a reed in a river. Can you imagine that reed? Have you seen reeds in a river before? As the river water rushes by, flowing quickly and unpredictably, the long and green reeds beneath the water allow themselves to be moved with the flow of the river. I allow myself to bend, to be carried. I move into the current, allowing space to flow. When I feel rigid or stagnant, when I've become immobile due to fear and uncertainty, I make space to surrender. I'd like you to imagine the very tip of that reed, just one strand. Imagining the sensation as the very top of that reed is moved by the river. The top of that reed is closest to the flow of the water on the surface, moved by small bubbling, feeling the pull of the current the most. You can almost imagine a kind of joyride as the top of that reed is just waving as it's bent to flow in the direction of the river. Could you imagine that in your mind's eye? Good. And in all of that commotion, all of that sensation, the reed does not break, but continues to bend and allow. I bend. I bend, but I do not break. Okay. Thank you so much for voting in the poll for an affirmation. I really enjoyed that imagery that came to mind. That was a wonderful choice for today. Thank you so much. Let me have a look-see here and see if any requests have come in. If you're just joining, welcome. This is Reiki by request. If you would like to make a request today, you can. Let me see. Let's see. I'm going to put that in the chat now. I am trying a different approach to requests recently. And you can travel to my little picture here. It's a little circle in the upper left corner. When you click on that, go fully to that place. I'm trying to avoid certain words. And you can click on that highlighted area and you can find my list of many offerings. I see a question. Oh, you're so welcome, Vicky. Thanks, Paula. Monet, good question about my courses. I'm planning to finish the course for Reiki 1 training this summer. So, yes, please, if you are interested in becoming certified for Reiki level 1, or maybe if you're just interested in learning, I have been designing my course since last summer. It's hard to find the time to finish it. I am more than 2/3 of the way done. That should be available sometime toward the end of this summer. And I'll be moving then into Reiki 2 and Master Level Reiki, as well as Reiki ASMR and what I call Cosmic Shamanism, and some other certification courses as well. Please do stay tuned. All right. Well, it looks like we don't have any other requests coming in. Let me just double check. And, okay. Well, thank you so much for joining me today for Reiki by request. I guess I'll make a couple announcements before we end the session today. Please do, if you like Reiki, please do check out a couple offerings that I have here on TikTok. One of my current offerings is some subscriber-only videos. Those videos are called Reiki Academy, and subscribers gain access to videos where we talk about different aspects of Reiki healing. I just put out a video, for example, on amethyst crystals. If you're interested in that, please do check it out. Thank you, Crystal, for the hand heart. Let's see. Also, I do have a super fan club here on TikTok, and I'll tell you a little bit about that as well. The super fans, if you become a member of the super fandom here, on the 1st of every month, super fans get to participate in our monthly healing circle. So our next one will be April 1st. And during the Reiki Healing Circle, super fans receive free requests in a community-style healing circle for Reiki on the 1st of every month. So if you're interested in those, I appreciate the support. I'm happy to stick around. If you have any questions, Allison, if you'd like to make a request, you should see them. The LINK is in my picture page. If you want to navigate there, you can see my list of offerings there for requests. And I do have quite a few. Let me see how many I have now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I have 12 offerings up there, which is quite a bit. Perfect. Thanks for getting your heart me's as you come. All right. So I guess that's it for the session for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you spending this time. I appreciate your 37K likes. Thank you for your generous gifts. And of course, as always, thank you so much for those who made requests today. I appreciate the support. Thanks for being here. If you are interested in ASMR, I also have an ASMR channel here on TikTok. Let me put that information in the chat. I do more traditional ASMR without Reiki on my other channel, which is Evening Springtime ASMR. All right. I'm happy to stick around if you have any questions. Otherwise, please enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you so much for spending this time. All right. Bye for now, everyone. Take good care.